Texas Rangers are now investigating the Henderson County town of Trinidad after several controversial arrests and city firings. It all started with the residents upset over the water quality. The police department arrested a citizen journalist for her post about the water concerns online. Eventually, 2 city workers were fired and accused the city of retaliation. Fox 4's David Sentendrey has been following this all since the beginning, and David's in with the latest on what he's learned now. David.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, what started off as a water controversy has now turned into the Texas Rangers investigating a city and some of its officials. Texas Rangers now investigating the City of Trinidad. What's your reaction?
I'm very glad that they're investigating.
Jennifer Combs did not plan to be the spark leading to a criminal investigation into the City of Trinidad.
To tell the story to someone, they would think you were crazy. You know what I mean?
In May, Combs was arrested for a Facebook post questioning the safety of Trinidad's drinking water. Her felony false alarm charge was dismissed, and then Police Chief Charles Gregory has since resigned. By now, some city officials acknowledge water issues. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality continues to investigate, and it's all led to the Texas Rangers being involved in a broader issue. And what's happening is not just about water, correct?
No, it's way bigger than just water.
Half a dozen plaintiffs have filed lawsuits against the City of Trinidad over a range of allegations, including wrongful arrests and retaliatory firings related to the water controversy.
For lack of better words, corruption.
Just this week, a lawsuit was filed by former city administrator and secretary Lindsay Patterson. Patterson's lawsuit claims she had no record of discipline, but was suspended and terminated in February 2026 after reporting to the police department that public funds belonging to the city were being held by private individuals. For months, Fox 4 has been reaching out to Trinidad's new city administrator, Cynthia Dozier, the highest-ranking city employee who's named as a defendant in multiple lawsuits.
Do you have any comment about the Texas Rangers investigation into the city?
Not once has she returned an email, and at her office on Friday, she continued to not say anything.
I've been repeatedly emailing officials, including yourself, within the city.
We need to know that our office is in order, and I think the best way to do that is with a third party having eyes on it and finding out what really is going on here.
In May, Trinidad Mayor Dennis Hawes publicly called on the Rangers to investigate city officials during an interview with Fox 4. We were interviewing here, and you asked for the Texas Rangers to come in and investigate, and now they are. What's your reaction?
Well, I think it's certainly something that we need. I wanted people here to know that there is going to be transparency at the end of this.
It seems like it's one thing after another.
It is. But hopefully they'll get it all together and we'll get to the bottom of it and Trinidad can make good changes.
We're dealing with all these allegations about corruption within City Hall. But at the end of the day, the water is still in question.
It's still in question.
Ironically, had Combs not been arrested for raising attention to the water, it's unclear if there'd be this much attention on city officials.
I'm just ready for all of it to calm down, and what's going to happen is going to happen, and the rest needs to be done so we can get back to the real issues of fixing the water. People deserve clean water.
You're just a mom with a Facebook page.
Yeah, it's me.
And all of this has come following your arrest.
So if you're a mom with a Facebook page, don't give up.
The Texas Rangers will not comment on specifics of its investigation. Again, they just say it's an active investigation. We will obviously let you know when we learn more. And when we were at City Hall today, we also tried to speak with the interim chief of police, Cameron Beckham. He was not there at the time. We were able to get him over the phone. He tells me he has an appointment, a meeting scheduled with the Texas Rangers in the coming weeks. He says he plans to fully cooperate.